Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well in your studies. As your exams are approaching soon, I am here with a topic of 5 marks, that is information transfer in English writing skills, section 5, question number 6, A1 and A2. The questions on information transfer can be tested through various types as mentioned on the screen, and they are like tree diagram, flowchart, fact file, tourist leaflets, do's and don'ts, web chart and tabular information. I will be covering all these topics in this video, so let's get started. What is exactly information transfer? Information transfer is an activity in which the given information is converted from verbal to non-verbal and vice versa. Now, the main question which arises, ma'am, which one should we prefer, verbal to non-verbal or non-verbal to verbal? I would suggest from my personal experience to go for verbal to non-verbal because converting a paragraph into a tabular format is simpler, less time consuming and have rare chances of grammatical errors. Whereas while converting a tabular format into a paragraph, it is difficult, time consuming as well as have high chances of getting less marks because of grammatical errors. This was my personal suggestion, but it's your own will to choose from anyone from both. But always decide priorly which option would you choose before the exam and practice its question more. What is verbal to non-verbal information transfer? The information is given in a passage or summary and you are asked to represent it in a diagram or bar diagram or pie chart or table or graph, etc. etc. There are 4 rules to follow while attempting this question. They are like, first, use of suitable format, that is use the format mentioned in the question. Second one is use of appropriate signs to show linkage, that means use boxes, arrows to indicate the exact relationships. Third one is cover main idea or concept, be to the point and try to cover the main idea first, that will fetch you more marks. Fourth and the last point is use of suitable representation. If not mentioned in the question, if in the question there is no specific format mentioned for converting the information in, choose the representation wisely. Let us move towards the non-verbal to verbal information transfer. So here you are given a table or pie chart and you are asked to convert the information present in it into a paragraph. There are 3 rules to follow while attempting this question. They are as, first, follow proper sequence. Don't add anything else by your own. Second, cover the entire diagram. Each and every word in the diagram should be present in your paragraph. Don't forget to underline it with a dark pencil. Third and the last point is clear explanation. Your words should be easy to understand. So let's move towards the T diagram. Have a look at the paragraph present on the screen. Here you have to convert the information present in the paragraph to a T diagram. So while reading the paragraph, underline the important words which can be used for classification as I have done on the screen. Here kinds of fuels are explained. So first find the primary type, that is solid, liquid and gaseous fuels. Then we can see that solid fuels includes wood, coal and coke. Liquid fuel is obtained from petroleum and includes petrol, diesel and kerosene. While gaseous fuel includes natural gas, coal and water. And natural gas is used for cooking and heating. I hope you are getting the process on how to draw the tree diagram and complete it. Have a look at the second question. Here information about a computer system is given. Try to segregate it in the tree diagram. This is a much easier question. Here are the 3 DIYs, that is do it yourself or your homework. I want you all to attempt the question number 2 now by pausing this video. I hope you are ready with your tree diagram. Just check on the screen. I have used rectangle and oval shapes to make it look more creative. You can do the same. This was a tricky question. If you attempted it correctly, then that means that you have understood the tree diagrams clearly. Let us move towards the flowcharts now. So what is a flowchart? Flowchart is a graphical representation of how a process works. That means you are asked to show the exact sequence of the steps of a process. Got it? For example, birth of a child, cooking process, or let's see, learning process. Got it? So now flowchart can be drawn in horizontal, vertical direction or in the cyclic form. But I would suggest you to draw it in a vertical format itself so that it is easy for the examiner to check it. And whenever you do such things which make the examiner happy, it will fetch you more and good marks. Got it? And the sequence must be pointed with the help of arrow in the proper direction. So in flowchart, what matters the most is the direction of your arrows and the sequence of them. So never ever forget to draw a proper arrow. I have seen many of the students who just draw lines and it is completely incorrect to indicate a flowchart. A proper arrow should be included in the flowchart. Just read the passage on the screen. Here, the keywords or steps are like, first, female butterfly lay eggs. Second, caterpillar hatches out of the egg. Third, grows into a pupa. And the last one is fourth, baby butterfly. So here, the question is like, prepare a flowchart from the following passage. So here, the life cycle of butterfly is mentioned in the paragraph. Just try to include these 4 stages in the flowchart as done on the screen. See, this is a cyclic process, so you have to follow the cyclic manner in the flowchart. Got it? Let us move towards the second paragraph now. So here in the second question, you have been asked to convert the process of writing in the form of flowchart. So here you are given multiple bullet points and you are asked to convert them into a flowchart. So the main process is to shortlist the bullet points into the main criteria. So as you can see on the screen, I have divided this multiple bullet points into 5 criterias. That is, first one is to collect, second one is to create, third one is to enhance, fourth is to edit, and fifth and the final one is to publish. So this is a easy step to categorize such points. Okay, so now we can see the main flowchart. Here the writing process is converted into 5 points of flowchart. The first one is pre-writing, or we can say it as collection. Collect the ideas and organize your topic. Second one is create. You can use the other word such as draft. Create a rough copy of your writing. Third one is enhance. You can use other word like revision or revising. Enhance your writing, clarifying, refining the content. Fourth one is editing. Proofread your work, means you have to find whether have you made any mistake or there is any sort of misprint in your writing. And the final work is publishing. So publishing includes create a clean final copy. It includes share your writing, think of an interesting title, type your writing, or copy it neatly onto a fresh paper. I hope you are understanding how to convert paragraph or bullet points or any sort of information in flowchart. It is a really easy topic. Now comes your DIY part. Here I have mentioned 3 questions. So the first question is prepare a flowchart with the help of given points. So the paragraph includes steps to make vermicompost. So you have to make a flowchart which should include exact 11 steps. So I have marked all the 11 points for your reference. What you have to do, you just have to make a flowchart and include these words in that. Got it? The second question includes the steps of manufacturing of paper. Now as you can see, the manufacturing of paper is done in 5 steps. That is raw material collection. Second one is pieces or putting that pieces in water, converting it into the pulp. Third one is mixing it with lime. Fourth one is boiling it and passing through wire meshes. Then you will get wet paper. And the fifth one is heated rollers. You just have to compact those words and put it into a flowchart. The third and the last question is just look at the jumbled flowchart below and place them in the order of how you would make a cup of tea. So I know everyone's recipe for making tea is different. I have pointed out my way of making tea. You can do it as per your own, but how should your process be? That should be like, see, if the first point is put tea bag in a teapot, then it should indicate an arrow and then the further steps should come. I hope you are getting what I am trying to tell. So now the next point is fact file and tourist leaflet. Let us differentiate between what is a fact file exactly and a tourist leaflet. So these are the confusing topics. Let us just make it easy to understand. So basically, fact file, as you can understand from its word, that it is a fact related file. So fact file means it will give you a steady or it will give you a simple information. So the first point is information give and take. Whereas tourist leaflet, so have you seen pamphlets at your home? It comes in the newspapers or you'll get it from anywhere. So what is basically done on the pamphlet, or we can say it as a leaflet? So basically marketing and selling is done. So tourist leaflet, it does selling or marketing a tourist spot. Got it? Fact file, in fact file details are mentioned in a simple language, but whereas in tourist leaflet they have to do marketing or they have to sell a tourist spot, so they have to use a flowery language or let's say poetic language like beautiful, amazing. Got it? Fact file is written on any subject. There is no limitation. It can be on animals, flowers, recipes, etc. But when it comes to a tourist leaflet, it is written only on tourist destination. I hope you're clear with the difference between fact file and tourist leaflet. So here, for your reference, I have shown you the fact file and tourist leaflet of the same destination, that is Mahabaleshwar. So as you can see, when we are mentioning fact file on Mahabaleshwar, the topic is easy, heading is easy, Mahabaleshwar. But in the tourist leaflet, they have done additional flowery language, or they have used additional flowery language, that is beautiful spot, because they have to do the marketing. As you can see, location, distance and modes of transport, it is same. But in the uniqueness point here, they have used the words such as good, ancient religious site, temple. So these words are used to catch or grab your attention. Best time to visit. Here also best time to visit, they have given simply summer, but here they have went into a detail, that is in summer, go in March to May. So these months should be your focus points. Got it? And accommodation here, they have simply given Pratyak Niwas hotels or resorts, but here they have used good hotels, tourist homes, and one more important word, that is home away from home. So it grabs your attention quickly. What to see also includes ancient temples, Lake Venna, waterfalls. But here they have added the word scenic beauty. Are you getting which sort of words are added in the tourist leaflet to make it more beautiful? This is called as the flowery language. Here also in the importance, they have simply mentioned Yadav dynasty temples, origin of 5 rivers. But here in the tourist leaflets, they have mentioned beautiful hill stations. Are you getting? I hope you do so. So which type of questions are included in tourist leaflets as well as fact files? So here, first type of question is convert a paragraph into a fact file or tourist leaflet, as I shown you before. And the second one is write a fact file on a place of your own choice. See, how to attempt such type of questions? Know the subtitles. Subtitles means like this: Mahabaleshwar, beautiful spot. So beautiful spot is your subtitle. Got it? Present only facts. Facts should be present. No additional information by your own. Be specific. Don't add additional information. Like as I mentioned before, be simple. Your words should be simple. Draw the table. See, don't forget to draw the table. If you don't draw the table, you won't get the marks. And I would say that this is a really scoring question. Don't make any mistakes. Got it? So see, in this next question they have asked you to prepare a tourist leaflet on Mount Abu. So see, they have given you 8 points on how to draw that tourist leaflet. As you can see, this information, so this basic information, it is sometimes given in the let's say question paper, but most of the time you have to add it by your own. So generally just have a look at the previous year question papers and find out which are the most popular or the most repeated sort of destinations given for the tourist leaflets or fact file. Got it? See, here is the third question. Here you are asked to draw a fact file on emu. So they have given you 4 points and you have to write about it. So emu is specifically a bird. Okay, so they have mentioned size, breeding, lifestyle, conservation. So these are size I think that they will mention in the question, as well as breeding, lifestyle also they will mention in the question only. Next is read the given passage and write a tourist leaflet on it. For you, I have highlighted all the important points which can be included in a leaflet. You can see this is a tourist leaflet on tea. Got it? See how is the information presented in the tabular format. Now let's move towards the do's and don'ts part. This is one type of question. Here they have given you read and write in the form of a table do's and don'ts. So they have typically mentioned about your hair care. So do's and don'ts about your hair care are mentioned. So how should you identify do's and don'ts? Always read the paragraph and underline back to back. Okay, so you won't need to repeatedly read it in the exams. Got it? And while reading, just categorize those points whether you should include it in your do's or don'ts. I hope you're getting what I'm trying to explain. So now comes the DIY part. Homework. Prepare a chart of do's and don'ts to be followed in the examination hall. So I think this is a question which is very familiar to you all, and you might feel this question to be very easy. So now comes the web charts. See, web charts, or let's say pie diagram, I think these you have learnt in maths also. So here modes of transportation used by children is mentioned in a pie diagram, and you have to convert it into a paragraph. As you can see, all the words mentioned in the pie diagram should be present in your paragraph, and also you should underline it with a dark pencil so that the examiner finds it or he reads it and he immediately gives you marks. Got it? And just use simple sentences. Don't add additional information. Just be to the point. This is the second and the third question. Second question is about the food chain and the third question is about the food pyramid. I hope you are well familiar with such type of questions. There is no additional work to do. You have to just elaborate this information in a paragraph. Same with this point also. Now comes the DIY part. Homework. First question, second question. First question is to show the comparative studies of 2 students in the elocution session conducted in their class. Based on the basis of the following points, assemble the information into a paragraph. So elocution means they have conducted an elocution session in their class and they have found out this information, and you have to categorize or you have to mention this information in a paragraph version. The second question is about a news. So this news is about Railway Science Express. I hope you are able to see this news clearly, and some questions are asked you on this. So this is one of the easiest question and most scoring, I think. See, this third question is also same. Let's move toward the tabular information. See, tabular information means you have to convert information present in the paragraph into a tabular format. So as you can see here, Kookaburra, a largest bird of the kingfisher family. So Kookaburra, information is given about a bird, and you have to categorize his appearance, species, how does it cry, its features, habitat, food habit, significance into a tabular format. So this is an easy step. Just go on underlining and just find out that which point I have underlined, what does it belong to. See, suppose short neck, long and pointed bills, what does it indicate? It indicates the features of that bird. If we see that food habitat, it is carnivorous, as we can see in the paragraph. Are you understanding how to just categorize it? Now comes the DIY part. I hope you all have understood what I have told in this video. Do leave your feedbacks in the comments and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.